government's first priority is, we all make fun of the government. We all criticize the government. I mean, that's kind of what we do, right? Just like last week I talked about criticizing our boss or company we work for, because we know better, right? Well, we do know better in a lot of cases than the government, because it's such a gigantic bureaucracy, and we know how those people got into office. That's the thing. It's a little different from the company you work for or I have worked for. The people who run a company generally, or a business, a school, whatever it is, a private school at least, a public school, that's government, right? Public schools. But in business, somebody has an idea and they figure out a way to make something or provide a service and that will turn a profit. And, they want to hire more people that can help them turn a profit and make their business run efficiently and that kind of thing, or else they're out of business. So it's a little different from the government. The way government works is just get votes, and you can get in there, and then you can create your department, make it bigger and bigger and bigger, and try to get more and more of the budget. And not a lot of efficiency going on, right, in government. That's really a contradictory term. It's an oxymoron, talking about efficient government. And of course, the worst thing is government has, in the last couple hundred years, has gotten into everything that really was not supposed to be their job. It's really our job. It's our government. We hire these people to take care of things we can't take care of. That's why you have government. If 20 of us are stranded on an island, we're going to need some kind of government, some kind of council, so we kind of make decisions together and take care of things that need to be done that me as an individual cannot do as well as all of us, whatever that might be. Maybe it's protection on the island, and setting up a perimeter and a guard system or something, whatever it might be, or gathering different kinds of food or cooking. Some people are better at doing this, fishing, than others. So, all that, is what we need. Well, our government, we need to keep the roads in order, right? The highways, national defense, right? I mean, some of the biggies, taking care of that sort of thing. And of course, they've gotten into taking care of everything, in order to get votes. You can buy votes. And a lot of people think that's where the country begins to slide downhill and will snowball, because once enough politicians realize they can get voted into office, and their little gravy train of their guaranteed salary, and then of course most of them become rich, being if they're in there very long, whether it's a senator, congressman, or whatever. I don't know how that happens, because a lot of people that make that much money or almost that much money out here in the real world don't end up with $40 million, so somehow it happens there, and they get involved in all these different things. But anyway, I digress. Baseline, the minimum requirements we need from the government, or it's state or federal, right, is to just take care of the things like the power, and have backup plans for that, right, and think ahead, contingency, plans, because man, if you don't have power on a day like today, you're in trouble. I've thought about it. Years ago, we went to gas and propane. I ran a tank back when I couldn't afford it very well. I spent money. I remember it was a stretch to have lines run from the tank out and around, so we could have a portable backup tank, and then of course furnace too, and switch to gas for that reason, partly. Gas is just more efficient, propane or natural in a lot of ways. And then, so if power went out right now, we wouldn't have any lights, but we have a portable, pretty nice little portable gas heater, connected to the main tank of propane. And I try not to let it get under 50%, 40% for sure. So I could go for, knock on wood, weeks, I think, with enough heat to get by. Wouldn't be comfy. Individually, we've got to plan for that kind of thing. And then as a country, as a state, as a county, you just have to have plans for that sort of thing. And in so many cases, the government cannot take care of us. It's never been a part of my being to think, well, whatever happens like that, I don't need to worry about what happens if power goes out. The government will take care of me. Well, no, they won't. They can't. In an emergency, you're kind of on your own, just like a threat or an assault. You're on your own. We're on our own, right? The old cliche about when seconds count, the police are minutes away. That's not just a cliche or a funny sign that you see at a gun show. It's the absolute truth. We are our first responder. We are the first responders, right? On everything almost. And when the EMTs get there, the police get here, they're the second responders, generally speaking. We're the first responder. If you're attacked, there's probably not going to be a warning, right? Or else you're not going to be attacked. If somebody warns me at 12 o'clock or in 20 minutes they're going to attack me, it's not going to be much of an attack. I'm going to be ready, or I'm going to be out of here. I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be somewhere else. We're really well armed. You put it that way. So it's the things that happen unexpectedly that are when we need the most help, of course, and that needs to be provided by us,